and the union after a 22-hour bargaining session. The agreement still has to be voted on by the rank and file. Now, if the vote passes, flights could return to normal by early next week.
Boy, is this ever strange today, Wilma. Halloween may still be at least 3 weeks away, but a ghoulish story is already evolving in Bainbridge Township. Police there say Saturday night a man claiming to be a werewolf terrorized a local family. As Liz Clayman tells us now, the werewolf story would be funny if it weren't so doggone scary.
It's not often that you see the word werewolf on the front page headlines, but this story was no joke. This quiet street with the handmade sign and the tree-lined road became a sight of horror for some residents who called police to say a crazy man had crashed into their home.
We found out that he had just entered the home, was running through the home, terrorizing the residents. And when he was approached by the husband, he suddenly dived through a screen door. He was tackled and was yelling to our officers that he was a werewolf and to leave him alone.
And here's the so-called werewolf, 18-year-old Ayaz Dean of Chagrin Falls. Now, here's the scary part. Police tell us that before the suspect charged into the resident's home, he was for some reason charging through this pond here, and therefore he had this green algae dripping all over his head. The pond is just a stone's throw from the home where the ordeal began and ended.
A number of times he just was kind of ranting and raving at this point and saying that he was a werewolf to our officers.
And what did these officers think?
Well, obviously they knew they had a troubled young man, and they just attempted to take him into custody at that point.
Nearby residents Stormy and Janice could not believe the story.
Yes, and it's not the 31st. My birthday is the 31st. I could take offense.
Instead, from now on, they'll take precautions.
I never lock the doors. Guess what? I will now. Yeah, me too.
In the meantime, the alleged werewolf has been charged with breaking and entering. In Bainbridge Township, Liz Clayman, News Channel 5.
We tried to reach the suspect today, but his family told us he had no comment.
Well, an investigation is already underway into the